Okay. Yeah, that looks about right. Okay. So, tell me, what did we just see?
We saw Kavrila and Monolord.
Monolord from Sweden, right? Audio wird über das Headset aufgenommen. Das ist nicht ganz richtig. Die Audio wird über dieses Mikrofon hier aufgenommen. Sag was denn das? Hallo.
Hallo.
Herzlich willkommen zu meinem neuen ASMR-Video.
Du bist total obsessed with ASMR.
I'm not obsessed. I just like ASMR videos. That's all. Anyway, so let's do this again. We just saw Monolord in Molotow. Oh, that's two M's. I just realized.
Molotow Lord.
Mololord.
Monolord.
Tofflord.
Tofflord.
That sounds like a band from East Frisia, Tofflord.
Oh, wow.
Anyway.
Yeah.
But they started with Kavrila, which is a Hamburg punk band. Doom punk.
Yes.
Was this our second time we saw them? First time was in Kiel.
Yeah, I don't remember when though. Like last year, I think.
It's at least been last year, yeah. I think they were like before Select. Was it Select?
I think so.
Yeah, it was. Sure. We also saw Megathon the same night.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
It wasn't at Altemeierei. Yeah, I already really liked them back then, but when I saw them on the flyer and their genre was Doom Punks with an X.
An X.
I was like, okay, Doom and Punk House is supposed to work. It turns out it works pretty well. I mean, back then I bought a T-shirt, which used to be all black and nice colors. Now it's all gray and kind of washed out. So it's
not gray, it's still black.
Yeah, but it's pretty washed out. So it's been at least a while. But I saw the same shirt at their merch stand today. So
yeah, a bit nostalgic.
I should have worn it today.
Yeah, I told you.
Yeah, instead I'm just wearing my Perturbator shirt. I don't know.
Yeah, but I think their show.
It's great. I
say,
really enjoyed it.
Actually, first time I wasn't that impressed. Impressed as in like I didn't hate it or something.
But it didn't leave an impression, you mean?
I was like, yeah, okay, next, you know. But this time it was really very impressive. Very like they are very active on stage. There's always something going on.
I really love the energy the singer brings to it.
Yeah, exactly.
He's like he's like how do you say? Ohne. I'm trying to say.
No?
Yeah, he's not wearing a shirt, that's what I'm trying to say, but never mind.
He's shirtless.
Yeah, thank you, he's shirtless. English is a hard language sometimes.
Yeah.
But, oh wait, let's try this out.
Oh yeah, it's so...
Oh, that's very bright.
Yeah, I think it's better.
I think it's better this way, it's bright enough. Anyway, but yeah, I liked it even more this time actually.
Yeah, me too.
I bought 2 cassettes for my ever-expanding cassette collection. Yeah. No, I really like the singer, how he brings an energy to it, and he just like lives it.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, there are so many singers and musicians who just like stay on stage and like more or less do their job okay, but not really. Are you tired?
It's Friday.
It's Friday, yeah. Been working today. But he really like brings an energy to it that I just felt it.
I can imagine,
you know, he headbangs and his sweat flies off his body, and it was also. I got a bit horny here.
I also like the energy of the guitar player. He was also very.
Oh yeah, he was also very.
He was really into.
They all were actually.
Yeah, I mean the bass player was more like calm and chill.
Yeah, but I think that also had to do that he was more like tucked into the corner.
Yeah, that's true.
He didn't have that much.
Really
he didn't have that much leeway. Yeah.
But in general, they really had. This time, I really enjoyed it. Like they really had a great energy and. Okay, maybe the style is not like it's not something that I would listen to every day.
Yeah, me neither actually. I'm actually not even. I mean, I listened to their album a few times on like YouTube, and I like it, but it's not comparable to when you see them live.
Yeah, that's
because
true.
Live it's like a completely different experience.
Yeah.
So if you ever get the chance to see them, it's pretty good. Yeah. But we weren't there for them, although it was nice. But we were there for Monolord from Sweden.
Yes.
What are they playing actually?
I think they play like fuzz, stoner,
I would call it definitely
Doom.
stoner doom
fuzzy.
rock.
It's also fuzzy.
Yeah. Not as fuzzy as like something, say, Electric Wizard.
Yeah, but I
still-
just think it's fuzzy.
I actually would call it more doom.
stoner,
I would
fuzzy.
say there are more doom than there are fuzz.
Yeah, but I think it's also
But
fuzzy.
yeah, true. But potato. It's,
Yeah,
it's not like there's like
Yeah.
this is doom.
Don't
this
say
is
that
fuzz.
they don't say that to like the real fans of the genre.
Only the fuzz is true.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is actually, I saw the concert and I was like, oh, Monolord. I wanted to check the band out for so long, but I never really had the time somehow. And I was like, oh, Monolord is coming to Hamburg, and I was like, okay, I should just listen to a few songs. I fell in love like this, and I was like, yeah, we should go. So that's actually how I decided to go. I'm not really like an old fan, whatever, or I don't really know like all of their songs, but I just had the feeling that we had to go today. We had to be there, and yeah, I mean, they are maybe not too original or too unique in that sense, but I really love the vocals.
I don't think they have to be
No, they don't
originally.
have to be.
No.
No.
Because I feel like when you think of something that is doom and fuzz and stoner rock, this is it.
Yeah, that's true.
That's
yeah,
exactly it. Every other band you can always say, okay, they're a bit more like this and they're a bit more like this, but Monolord, if you wanna go for stoner doom rock, this is it.
They are really good.
Yeah,
Like, really,
this is stoner doom in its essence, and
the
I really like it.
vocals, the
such a
bass.
Yeah, it's such a slow burn.
Yeah,
you feel
and-
like you're
but it-
being like drawn into a like.
But it
like
doesn't it doesn't make you bored, because with
no.
some stoner rock music or with some stoner doom metal, I'm like, yeah, okay, just finish it. It's just the same all over again. But with Monolord,
It's the same riff for
never,
8 minutes, but not
I
with
never
Monolord,
had
no.
this feeling with them, because I don't know, like, I think the vibe that they bring to the stage with the bass. I was also like observing the bass player. I was basically like, he was in front of me.
Yeah. No.
He like changed his.
You were in front of the guitarist.
No, the bass player.
No, the bass player was the one guy all the way to left.
Maybe.
Yeah, you were standing in front of the guitarist, sweetie.
No, I wasn't.
I'm pretty sure you were.
Anyway, the bass player. I'm pretty sure it was the bass player.
Wait. Let's check. Yeah, okay, I was wrong. I was thinking of Kavrila, but not Monolord. Yeah,
Yeah,
okay.
in Monolord, I mean, the difference is in Kavrila, the bass player was on the left.
Never mind, you were standing in front of the
Yeah.
bass player. Okay. Glad we figured that out.
Yeah, and he kind of like played with his box. He really changed the sound of his bass. Like that's a
Yeah.
typical thing in stoner doom rock,
Yeah.
I just loved it. Like he was really. I think bass was one of the biggest highlights of this.
Yeah,
last
but
set.
I mean,
It
the
was
bass
really-
in stoner and doom rock, the bass is in general more important.
in
than
general,
the
but
other
also
bands.
like I don't know. I mean, especially with this band, the vocals they have this interesting vibe to it. I like it a lot as well.
I don't know. I don't find the vocals that outstanding
For me,
actually.
I don't know. I like it.
I don't know. I feel like they sound like a lot like other stoner doom bands. Like if you say you compare them to Monolord, for example, I say they're fairly similar.
Yeah, but the thing is, the vocals in Monolord, they are not out there. They are not on the forefront.
Yeah,
they are
no.
coming from the back.
Yeah, of
but
course.
it still lures you in, which I really love. Like, but of course, for me, like for example, I think the highlight was the bass. Really, like,
Yeah.
yeah. And I think the band really loved the audience, and
Yeah, it was quite full. I mean,
yeah, it was full. I think they really have some great fans, and they gave news of an upcoming album, an upcoming tour.
yeah, in September, right?
They will be back.
Yeah, in September.
They will be back on
Yeah.
September.
I mean, when we first came, we were thinking, okay, this is like a little less people than we expected, but it got full
Yeah,
very,
it
very
got
quickly.
full very quick. I think lots of people were probably smoking outside.
Like 1 minute before it started, actually, like the room entirely filled up.
That's true. Yeah,
I think
really
even
love
more
that,
than with
yeah.
last time with Windhand when we were in Molotow. I think it was
think
even more people, right?
I think it was more or less the same.
Yeah, might be. But also like speaking of stoner doom metal, the moment the first note was played, you could just like
smell it. Yeah.
Somebody's lit up some herbs here.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's an essential part of the
yeah,
gig,
it's
right?
part of the experience,
So,
obviously, but
I have seen Electric Wizard like 2 years ago. It was even like more intense there.
yeah,
The
of
whole, and it was a bigger hall. I think it was Live Music Hall in Cologne. The whole place was like.
Yeah, okay. This was not like this, but still, some people were smoking.
You
so
could smell it, but I think that's the essential. Nobody actually like got disturbed
yeah, but also,
or
yeah,
said
exactly. Nobody really
anything,
bothered,
so,
you know. I mean, I would have been more bothered if there were actually like people smoking cigarettes all
That's
over the place.
true.
Because
Yeah,
I have
yeah.
been to concerts where people were just like smoking in front of the stage, which is really annoying.
It's
But here it
annoying.
was more like, yeah, okay, whatever, just let them
Yeah.
let them blaze. 420.
Yeah, but I think overall it was a very, very good night. I'm
Yes,
really
also-
glad that we made it actually.
I got some good photos too. Both of Monolord and of Kavrila.
Yes.
Although with Kavrila I had a bit more leeway because it was not as crowded in front of the stage, obviously, because
yeah,
there
of course. With
were
Monolord,
there were the warm up
it
end,
was more
so
difficult, I can
people were there
imagine.
at Monolord. With Monolord, there were a lot of people there. But still,
Yeah.
I'm confident to get some good photos.
Definitely, you should see the band if you are into this genre. They are very, very interesting to watch. Like both of the bands, but in general, in particular, Monolord for me. And let's
I
hope
think-
that we get to see them live again on
Yeah.
September.
Yeah, but I think also like for you, it was more like Monolord. For me, actually, the highlight was Kavrila. I really liked that more. I'm sorry.
It's fine.
It was just so good.
Loves the band. Yeah, so you liked Kavrila more.
Yeah.
My highlight was Monolord. And this venue, well, I also like actually Molotow in general.
The venue, you mean?
yeah.
Yeah, it's nice.
It's nice. Yeah.
Basically the equivalent of the underground club where
Yeah,
you go
exactly.
to see a band like this.
Exactly.
I mean, I can't
So-
imagine like filling a band like Monolord like up stadiums or big halls.
Yeah, stadiums are.
I mean, maybe if you have a festival that's like specifically Doom and Stoner, then
Yeah,
you probably
maybe,
get a bigger
maybe,
venue.
yeah.
Like say, if you had a festival devoted to Doomer, Stoner, rock and metal, and you would like have it at say Markthalle Hamburg, that could work,
That could work, yeah.
but
like-
only for Monolord.
But I think this is fine like this.
It's totally
you know?
fine.
It's a very intimate
yeah, but
crowd
also you
and-
need these kind of locations for this kind of
Exactly.
bands.
So what I wanted to say is, especially if you have the chance to see these bands, if you are into these genres, go see them.
Yeah.